I was playing around with the filters and I kind of like it. So I'm going to leave it on while I talk to you about Janelle and Christine Brown from Sister Wives. I saw a question about, and I decided I was going to answer it because I had opinions. So the question was, did Janelle and Christine, did they used to not get along? Because in the Tell All Part 3, Cody makes his offhand comment to say, he's like, well, now they get along, but I wish they had when it mattered. First of all, I don't think that he wished it happened when don't rub your mouth with a filter. I don't think that he actually wanted them to get along. I think he liked keeping each of the wives a little separate. It kept him from ganging up on him. He liked to keep a little bit of animosity between them. So I don't really believe that statement is even said in Fair Things. And I think it is both true and false that Janelle and Christine aren't as close as they are now. In the sense that I think they're closer now than they used to be, but I don't think it's true that they weren't, like they were not close before. Does that make sense? Like they have become closer, but I think that they've always been close. So very first episode, they talk about how they talk almost every day because Christine was caring for a lot of Janelle's kids. And so they were in constant communication about meals, about coming home, stuff like that. Because Janelle said she once said something like working 80 hours a week. I don't know if that's a literal statement or if that's just like, I used to work a lot, but they co-parented essentially, not Cody. And so it sounds like they spoke to each other more than either one of them really spoke to Cody. And repeatedly in the early seasons, Janelle said, when Christine leaves, my whole world falls apart because she takes care of my kids and stuff like that. And then when COVID happened, they really relied on each other a lot because Cody was even more MIA than normal. And he was holed up and they had kids with similar ages, having similar problems, feeling abandoned by their parents. And I think they really leaned into each other. So I think what really happens is they were close, they became closer, and now they are like the closest in the sense that, Janelle cried when Christine left, which was so sweet. They are vacationing together. They work together. They seem to be doing a ton of stuff together, which is, by the way, if anyone from TLC is out there, I want to see all that. I want to see the two independent women talking about their goals in life, what they really want separate from marriage and relationship and all that. So, and I also think that some of it kind of reminds me a bit of, stories about how when sisters grow up, it's like Thunderdome and then they move out and each other's best friends. That's kind of a similar situation. Once they got rid of the dead weight, Cody, a lot of the complications in a relationship probably disappeared and it's only been easier since then to get along now that they have two separate lives.